This is Martin Male, the Director of Chances for Children. I will send you greetings all the way from Uganda. Allow me just tell you a little bit about where we have come from. I was born in 1986, and my parents, my dad was called Samson, and my mom, but unfortunately, we had very many issues before I became an orphan. My dad got in touch with other ladies. Well, he used to be a very strong drunk, and all the time he could come back home just hitting my mom when I'm sick, kicking her out of the house together with me. I just can't remember that day when we moved out of the house in the middle of the night with my mom after being chased away by my dad. I don't usually record my story because sometimes it becomes more heavy in my heart and brings lots of tears and sadness. That day, I walked with my mom in the middle of the night and trying to look for where we can spend the rest of the night. And within a couple of weeks from then, my mom got some money and rented out a one-room house where we could stay. But she could leave me every night because she told me that she was working in a bar and I was staying in the house alone. But sometimes every night she could come back with a different uncle in the house. And I only realized that those uncles of mine she used to come back with, my mom used to sell herself to those people so that she can get a living, so that I can get a better life, so that I can get a better future. After a couple of months, my mom passed on to HIV/AIDS. May her soul rest in eternal peace. Before my happiness recovered again, I chose to start helping kids that passed through the same thing as me. Because after losing my mom, I went to the streets of Kampala because I wanted to start working for myself. And in staying on the streets, life was so difficult. You can't even imagine sleeping more like 3 or 4 days without eating anything. And within that time, I got very many friends of my fellow street kids in Kampala. And my dream, my vision, my prayers were always getting money to help, to make a group of people or maybe an organization where I can start helping these kids. I could dream of that. One day I met a lady who is called Jennifer Nasona, and she was coming from prayers. I just asked her for only 100 shillings, and then she asked my name, she asked me why I'm there, and she asked me what I wanted her to do for me. I only told her I'm an orphan, I'm a street boy, but I only want education. And she felt so surprised because most of the street kids could only ask for money, for food or something like that. When I talked about education, Jane was so moved. She asked me to go with her into her home to have something to eat as we talk. From that day, I became a son in Jane's family. And now here I am trying to make my dream come true.